Jurassic World Rebirth comes out today. It's out today. I'd imagine many of you are likely going to go see it. I don't think the movie looks bad. It looks fun, actually. It kind of reminds me of the second Jurassic Park movie. Whether or not that's a good thing, we'll see. I like that movie. I think it was fun seeing them just out in the middle of that island, no gates or nothing. This is kind of the same thing, really. It is a retread, but who cares? It's just a movie about dinosaurs attacking people at the end of the day. As long as the dinosaurs are cool and you have cool action scenes, I think that will satisfy most people. It's a popcorn movie, a summer blockbuster. It's not meant to be Shakespeare. Usually, popcorn movies are kind of dumb. It's just true. So that's why I laughed when we started to see critics really tear this apart. This one's from Paul Tassi. Jurassic World Rebirth arrives with a worrying Rotten Tomatoes score. Uh-oh. You don't say. Yeah, it's at 52%. 142 reviews. Okay. Why are they review bombing this movie? Are they all sexist? They don't like seeing a female lead? Is that what it is? They're just sexist. These critics are sexist. No, they're just stupid. They all live in L.A. or San Francisco, some coastal area of California. All of them seriously live in the same areas. Either that or New York City or something. Nobody gives a shit what these people have to say. Because once again, despite critics review bombing the movie and not liking it, it seems to not matter. This movie's going to make a shit ton of money. I knew it would probably do okay, but man, $260 million global opening. At least that's the estimate. That's pretty damn good. And you have to remember, this movie has a couple of things working against it. It really doesn't have any premium seating because of Fantastic Four and Superman. I think maybe it'll get some this weekend. But when Fantastic Four and Superman drop, and they drop right on top of this movie, all that premium seating is gone. It's all going to those movies. So this movie's not really going to get a lot of premium tickets. So this is a really big opening, despite kind of things working against it. Now imagine next week it'll probably have somewhat of a drop-off, unless people absolutely love the movie. But what I like about this is it's once again, in a way, kind of a giant middle finger to these critics. And the reason that I think that's so funny is studios never really seem to understand this. They always try to gloat when they have a fresh rating or something like that, and they all try to tell everybody, well, it's insane. When audiences don't like something, it must be getting review bombed. Because how could these critics be wrong? Yet nobody listens to them. If people actually listen to critics, this movie would not have a $260 million global opening. Because the critics hate it. So why would they go see it? And this happens all the time. I just find it funny. It's just another example of how irrelevant access media is. And they were all out there with Ironheart, gloating, saying, oh my God, the score is so amazing. Look at this great, fresh score. Even though audiences hate it, that must mean the audiences are crazy, which is what it is. At the end of the day, that's what they like about it the most. They'll say, well, look, all these critics like it. Obviously, Ironheart's low score is a bunch of sexist racists. Nobody gives a shit about critics. So this movie, about to really kick off July. Can it maintain this momentum through Superman and Fantastic Four? Well, I guess that's the real question. But it's Jurassic World Rebirth all the time until DC Studios Warner Brothers opens next week. And the rumbling starts offshore today in Hong Kong and tomorrow in the U.S., UK, China, Germany, Korea, Spain, and Italy. The overall global outlook by Sunday being 260 million on the high end. So it could go lower, but if it really does hit that number, man, that would actually be kind of impressive. These dinosaur movies, man, people love this shit. They love these dinosaur movies because honestly, a lot of them are nonsense. I've seen some of them are pretty bad. Some of them are okay. They have their moments. They're not masterpieces, but I understand the appeal. It's just a bunch of nonsense. But, sometimes you're here for that. And I've talked about this before. People just want to be entertained. They want to be entertained. They're not looking for lectures. They don't want to be reminded how ugly the world is. Sometimes a dumb movie kind of hits the spot. Broken out, we're seeing 130 million abroad with the dinos dropping into Australia, Brazil, Mexico, and the Netherlands on Thursday. On Friday, they head to France and India, among others, in a total a big footprint of 82 markets overseas, with Japan joining in August. What is the delay for Japan? What's weird. Why is it not dropping on the same day? It's kind of an odd one. But that's where we're at. I think this movie does well. I think it's going to do quite well. I don't know if it'll hit 260 million, but damn, that'd be pretty impressive if it does. We haven't seen... No, didn't Lilo and Stitch do something like this? I think this movie will do well. And I think it kind of will set a standard. If Superman doesn't hit something like this, that'll be kind of embarrassing. Same with Fantastic Four. And if they don't, and this does well, then you have the argument, maybe this should have kept those premium seats over Superman and Fantastic Four. I think people want something else. I think the superhero shit is getting stale. And honestly, that's more on DC and Marvel and the way they've done things. I think good writing could fix it, but they've been putting out so much slop that I think they have lost interest with the public. I think it's more of that than superhero fatigue. Because look at stuff like Invincible. Invincible is hot right now. People will tune in for superhero stuff, but it's got to be good. That's why no one's watching Riri. Nobody gives a shit about Riri. But I can tell you Invincible's hot. Those comics, man, that first issue of Invincible, and I know this is off track a little, but that first issue of Invincible, the whole line has a low print run, number one. But, before, I don't know, I want to say like March, you could have gotten that comic in mint pristine CGC 9.8 for like $2,000. Good luck now. It's like $4,000. And I'm not kidding. Go try and find one right now. $4,000 for that book now in a 9.8 slab. It was $2,000 at the beginning of the year. So I think people still want to watch and have superhero stuff, but it needs to be good. You can't just slap shit out there and expect it to take off. Those days are over. So let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video, hit that notification bell. Check out my comic book. We got an awesome 60-plus page comic here. The action in this comic, it's going to blow you away. It's amazing. It's fun. It's entertaining. We've got a variety of stuff you can check out, multiple covers. I think every one of these covers is awesome. But say you just want to read the book, you just want to check it out, you can grab Cover D for $17. There's a trailer after this. It'll show you a little bit more, kind of what the book's about. I think you're going to like it if you give it a chance, so check it out. And with that, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
The year is 1945. World War II rages from the halls of Buckingham Palace to the shores of the Nile River. Even now, the clash between freedom and tyranny is about to boil over. Somewhere in North Africa, 2 American flyboys are soaring high on a reconnaissance mission, searching for clues to a peculiar new obsession with the occult gripping the Nazi high command.